Hello everyone, this is PRT Countersteer. We are coming up with a new series with a different format. So pretty much it will be 1979 cars and older. And how we're going about this is cars over 2,000 pounds must have all their weight reductions done. When they have them all done, you'll see your weight. This one's 2,183 pounds. So we want this last number, which is a 3, to be a 0. So we will go and just add ballast. You would think you'd be able to hit 2190, but it skirts past it because ballast is based on kilograms. It's like 2.2 pounds per ballast. So you got to play with it a little bit. Just add a couple. And you can see got this last digit, the 0, it's 2,200 pounds. So from here, the first 3 digits is going to be your horsepower cap. You cannot go past 220 horsepower. As you can see, I already have this one at 219 horsepower. This will be pretty much the format for the whole series. Match your, get your weight to, 0 on the end, and then you'll be able to go by the first 3 digits and you'll have your horsepower cap. Heavier cars like the Boss Mustang, you can see got it up to, or as low as 2,650, so it gets 265 horsepower. Tires will be locked to racing soft. Diffusers are banned, but you can have aero. You can have front spoiler and rear spoiler, but no under the bumper diffusers. You can tune it pretty much however you want. I went with a torque build on this one, bore up and polished ports, gave a ton of torque, so I got 357.6 torque for 265 horsepower with torque. Power band doesn't look bad. It's got a lot of usable power. So here's an idea of gears that are wrong for some reason. So pretty much for the series, gears you can do yourself, but what I found that seems to be pretty decent across most of the cars is 100 for your first gear and 280 for your last gear, and then the rest just even them up. Usually what I do is, since this is 5-speed third, I'll try to put in the middle of first and fifth, and then I'll just try to even up the spaces between them. And the spaces I'm talking about are these. Here's first gear at this gray line, this space here and this space here. Try to keep them fairly even. Third could probably come over a little more. Once you have that spread, trans is pretty good. Some cars might need to go down to 90 on first gear. Fifth gear here, some might go down to 270, some might go up to 290 depending the car, but this is a pretty good place to start. Alright, so some cars can't get up that high. There's stuff like this. As you can see, it's 1160 pounds. I did add a little ballast to get the last number 0, and it's got all the weight reductions, but because of these first 3 numbers, 116, I can get 115 horse out of it. So it's kind of a dog. If I took out the weight reductions and I loaded it up with ballast, I think it can get up to 1,500 pounds, maybe 1,600 pounds, and that'll allow you to go up to 150 to 160 horse. It makes the cars a little more competitive. The Beetle here is an example of that, but I did actually put in all the weight reductions, and it's maxed out on ballast, and it came out to be 1997. So I can go up to 199 horsepower. It has 197. This would be an exception car. It's allowed in here by doing it this way, but most of the time we want cars to have all the weight reductions and only a couple ballasts. This is a little extreme for 200, so I'll probably have to take out this last weight reduction, because this event's going to be based on, depending on your position that you finish, you're either going to be adding weight or taking weight out of your car. But the starting horsepower is going to stay the same for the rest of the series. So if you're interested in something like this, contact me and we'll try to get you in. Racing will be Thursday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern. We may add on a weekend day if we get other people from maybe Europe and so on. So even if you just want to try this format out for yourself or your team, it works pretty good. It's very surprising. All these cars run pretty well together like this. Some have more top end than others. Some have better acceleration. Some have a little better handling. But all in all, the racing's close. So this is a very fun format. I assume it would work good on sports tires if other teams wanted to go that route. Yes, we do allow swaps. The Beetles swapped. What else I got here? This is swapped. It's got the SR20. But as long as it makes the weight and the horsepower, they're still pretty even. So there's nothing overpowered here. We're trying to keep it from going above 300 horse, but I think the one legendary Mercedes AMG, the one that looks real funky with all the decals on it, that one I think is like 3,500 pounds, so it would have 340, 350 horsepower, and you can't do any weight reductions on it. But again, it wasn't overpowered coming into this series. So I think we have a good format here. Like I said, if you're interested, contact me, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below. All right, have a good day and happy racing.
I need to know what is happening right now.
Okay, you know what? Moving too fast. Bottom line, are you in or are you out?